we could drink with people, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and talk to Fish. Alright there, Sal? How did it go? You and Nathan get all riled up by your hatred of the Admiralty? Mostly he just seems like an opportunist to me. Yeah? Well, then I'm glad you found each other. There's opportunities aplenty for a crook like him and an arm like yours. It's getting late. Anything you need before you turn in? No, I don't think so. So, okay, we could go to our room, change into another of Sal's outfits, or play with Milo. I'll just pop into my room. Fine. Okay, call Milo. You gesture towards Milo, who saunters over. Heh, cute. Okay, we could leave Milo here, we could pet Milo, or we could set a new name for Milo. Might as well pet Milo. Milo. Adorable. Yep. Okay. Oh well. I guess we'll just turn in then. Fish contorts her mouth into the facsimile of a smile as you approach. Let's just rest in the back. Time to hit the sack. Say, someone came in looking for you earlier. They didn't look friendly. Maybe sleep with one eye open tonight, huh? We can ask about the stranger. Asking after me? What did they want? Said they wanted to hire you, but if you ask me, they looked like trouble. I sent him packing. Said you were out on the road and wouldn't be back for days. Still, I've got my blades under the bar if we need them. And we can ask about Fish. Wish I'd been here sooner yesterday. Would have liked to have seen you give Cascio a walloping. You ain't get walloped by Cascio, more like. I ain't as young as I used to be, Sal. You've been gone a long time. And Cascio, well, she could have laid me out in our youth all the same. Should I be worried? You were the one who taught me how to fight. What, you rewriting history? Cascio taught you too. You know her moves better than she knows yours. You got this. Huh. Remind me later to teach you a different way to throw a punch. I taught you when you were little, of course, but I'm feeling it now. Maybe that technique wasn't so good for longevity. I don't really expect to make it to your age anyway. You Hessian better. Alright, let's head to bed. I'll take my chances. Fish steps aside and you head down to your room for the night. Something's not right. In the dim light, some of the shadows look darker than usual. Who's there? A figure steps out of the shadows, heavily armed. If it thinks like an assassin and slinks like an assassin. This would have been easier if you'd gone to sleep, Hunter. Not too late to shut your eyes, if you prefer. So we can defend ourselves. We get advantage, and isolate. We can get away with murder and no escape. But we can try to demoralize the assassin before attacking. Now here's the problem with having a pet. Unless you train them, they become a hindrance in negotiations. You'll see what I mean shortly. Do you even know who you're working for? Carrying isn't part of the job description. Well, maybe you should reevaluate that. Cascio ain't like other clients. You'll keep that leash, right? Here's the problem. Oh, okay. So, okay, the untrained Lumicite will target an opponent's damage. Will target an opponent argument each turn for 3 to 3 damage, and then we destroy this argument at the start of our next turn. But it looks like he's targeting it. His core argument is double-edged, and it's shielded. We have to destroy or remove the impending doom to release the shield. So whenever he deals damage, he's going to gain composure. So I want to defend my Lumicite. And let's see. Okay, I could do Elusive Threaten on this impending doom. Whenever impending doom is destroyed, it gives Hanbi 1 impatience. But for each one we destroy, he'll start the next battle with 2 additional existential crises, which at the end of each turn will increase his panic meter. And if I'm lucky, the Tall Press will destroy this impending doom. But we'll see. Not quite. So... although, fortunately, I think the double edge works, so... okay, let's see. I can use... setup... yeah. can do that to gain some influence. And then I'll use boosted thinking. I'll take observation. I'll use observation to destroy that one. Then I'll use stone fast talk to destroy this one. What's that? Oh. Oh, crud. I can't see his intent. Okay, I'm going to lose Voice of the People. Unfortunate. Although that means I did get that one off. Let's see, I could do Hostile Instincts. I could use Mean, or I could use Obtuse. Maybe I'll go with Obtuse to get the dominance. Play that. And that triggers everything. Okay, I could try to use Erupt to destroy that. Dang. I take a lot of resolve damage here, but I could do that. Yeah. Okay, what is that? Deploy. Targets an opponent. Argument each turn for, wow, 8 to 8 damage. Okay, I need to finish this fast. So I could do Lucid Threat in here. I could do Tall Press. Wow, got lucky there and it did plenty of damage. Okay, negotiation successful, so I can pick a negotiation card. I don't really want any of these, so I'm just going to get the shills. And I can upgrade Invective. So I can make it an Enduring Invective, which it doesn't expend. That might be better. Or I can make it a boosted Invective and it'll gain 2 hit. Let's make it Enduring, so that way I can keep playing it every turn I can play 3... Every time I can play 3 hostility cards. Just remember, she wouldn't want to have me killed if she didn't consider me a sizable threat. But no problem. You'll handle what Kashio couldn't, right? The assassin doesn't answer, but you can tell you've left them off balance. Okay, we can rush the assassin. Unfortunately, we no longer get the advantage, but which means we're going to get attacked on the first turn. Ha! But fortunately, Milo is here. Okay, he's adding Assassin's Marks to our deck. His attacks will deal 3 extra damage while it's in our hand. Which is unfortunate, and it looks like he's targeting Milo. How do I want to play this? Okay, I could do Initial Inside Fighting. And I think I'll go for... No, I'll go for a Stab. And that discards that. But he's going to do a lot of damage to Milo, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess I'll just use a lot of... I'll use those feints and then I'll use Tipsy to get rid of it. It'll be gone at the end of this day, but I figure I might as well use it now. Get it out of the deck and thin that down. Huh. Okay, let's see. I guess I'm going to use Mandible to give Impair. Oh, that gave me combo. Oh yeah, I got combo because of the ability. So now I can use that one combo and do Pale Sneak Attack for 12. He's getting close to Panicked. Okay, he gave himself Steady Hands, I think, or... No, I don't know. I could do another Pale Sneak Attack. Although maybe I should, I'll go with a Cross and a... Oh. Oh, that, Oh, okay, no, he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna be panicked when Milo hits him, so let's do that. And so we could execute him, but there's a more interesting option. If we accept his surrender, we might see him again later. Alright, so I can get a battle card. Sino Trainer. Discard a card, double the damage on a random card in your hand this turn. Viciousness. For the rest of the turn, gain counter equal to half of any attack damage you deal. Expend. Blade Fury. Spend up to 3 combo attack once extra per combo. Let's get that, since I'm trying to do combo. And new negotiation card. Well, appeal to reason isn't going to help since I'm not doing influence this time. Could do planning. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That would allow me to put unplayable cards out of my hand and on top of my deck. Maybe. And I can upgrade stab. Either I can make it a rooted stab, which means it'll do 4 to 5 damage, or I could make it stab of the deep, which means it'll apply 1 wound. I think I'll go for the sure thing. And winning the battle has restored 4 resolve, but we're about to sleep, so Fush charges into the room, moving spryly for a Kodeshi her age. Kodeshi are an amphibious species with large matrilineal families, typically found in positions of wealth and influence. Her jaw locks when she sees the mess. That's the stranger I told you about. You alright, kid? Kashio sent them. Typical Kashio, leaving others to clean up her mess. We could get Fush to dispose of the assassin, or we could just let the assassin go, in which case Hanbi will like us. Go back to Kashio and tell her this only whets my appetite. It's your funeral, even if it's been postponed. Hanbi leaves by the door, but you make a note to reinforce the barricades on all the windows. You gotta say, kid, this seems like a bad idea. Just imagine the look on Kashio's face when she finds out her assassin failed. Sure, satisfying. I just hope this doesn't come back to haunt us. Now I gotta go back to booby trapping the bar in earnest. Fish stands guard by your door for the rest of the night, leaving you to catch up on your shut-eye. And we get a graft reward for defeating a boss. So let's see, I could get a Dangerous Bulb, a battle graft, gain 1 action at the start of your turn, take 3 damage at the end of your turn. Wow. I could get a Calamity Jar. I'd gain 1 action at the start of my turn in battles, but I can't own a pet. I don't like either of those, so I guess I'm going to be picking Quick Charger. At the start of my turn, reduce the cost of a random card in my hand by 1 until played. You spend time slapping together some makeshift security. If anyone comes through the windows now, you'll know about it. Your bed calls to you. You imagine the look on Fush's face once you bring home that bounty and drift off it with a smile. So yeah, let's just go to sleep. We'll recover our health and resolve. 2 people love us, 3 more people like us, 1 dislikes us, and 1 outright hates us. Gain 5 negotiation cards, and 6 battle cards, and 2 grafts. Not everyone in the Griftlands is reasonable, so be sure to balance your decks. Well, I'm trying. When you wake up, you almost think the grog is beginning to look homey, if you hadn't almost been murdered in it. You find Fish behind the bar, rigging the bar top to snap with electricity. She turns off the current as you approach. You know customers drink at this bar, right? Customers ain't got nothing to worry about, but no more assassins on my watch. That's a guarantee. This'll take a while to set up, so why don't you go bother Naden? See what you can do to get closer to Kashio. I'll have a job for you later, if you're interested. She turns back to her bar and flips the switch. Clearly you've been dismissed. We could drink with the people here, although I don't see a point. So let's just go on. Could go to the meat market and pick up a merc, but I think we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and talk to Naden. Yeah, Naden has another special mission for us. Let's go do his dirty work. And we could also drink with people here. Could drink with Tlok. Maybe that would be a good idea so that he doesn't hate us, well, dislike us right now. What the hesh do you want? Share a drink with Tlok. Well, not massively helpful in terms of resolve, but getting him neutral might be a good idea. You order drinks for you both. Tlok greedily accepts.
Cheers, homie.
Now what's the catch? And he is now indifferent towards us. But we get slurred speech and tipsy. Could drink more with him, but I think I'll hold on to my shills. And let's go ahead and talk to Naden. Well, Naden, What extra legal shenanigans do you want me to get up to today? Don't know if I appreciate you making light of the work we do here, but as long as you get the job done, I guess I can't complain. I got 2 jobs for you today. Pick the one where you'd be most effective.